Hey, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what time it is. Jae Jones on the mic. Y'all know how I get down. It is the ManCave Sports Podcast. Go ahead and drop that beat.
Drawing the keys on this shit now.
What's up? What's happening? Y'all are now tuned into the ManCave Sports Podcast. I am your host, Cool Common Collective, Jae Jones, and we got G Money in the house over there, pulling up over there. What's happening with your G Money?
What's up? Cheers, brother. How you been?
Yes, sir. And y'all know we had to bring our brother over from the IOW Sports Network over, Mr. Wildcard Mar. What's happening with you, bro? Got your cup over there too?
You already know. Hey, man, it's always a pleasure to kick it with G Money, Double J, because, we almost like the BMF for the podcast game. It's like, it's a collective unit, IOW, Thee ManCave Sports Show. We taking over the podcast game. Hey, get down and lay down.
And if you lay down, you're going to stay down. Yes, sir. Let's go. I love it, man. Woo, I love the energy. I love it, man. How y'all feeling, man? Shout out BMF, too. Shout out BMF, man. You know.
Hey, man, I can't complain, man. Air in the lungs, family's healthy. We all kicking it. And it's always a pleasure to always talk sports with, like-minded individuals. So, man, I've been good, man. And especially AG Money. Hey, man, the playoffs about to look good, dog.
Hey, like we were saying earlier in the J, it's 2 out of 3 of us in the playoffs.
Hey. Okay.
Our man out.
It's okay. Minor setback for a major comeback in about a year or two. But before we jump into everything right quick, let me go ahead. I'm going to give y'all the drops. I'm going to give y'all my social media where y'all can find me, Jae Jones, on Twitter, on IG, Facebook, and TikTok. Make sure y'all follow us on YouTube, subscribe, like, and share our YouTube page on 613 Faye. Make sure y'all hit us up on Facebook, 613 Faye. Make sure y'all hit us on IG at 613 Faye DMV. And make sure y'all hit us on Twitter. I think I said on 613 Faye as well. Make sure y'all join us on our sports group, ManCave Sports Group.
Yo, we are fucking everywhere.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all join that right there. Y'all holler at us. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all hit us on Apple Podcasts, hit us on Spotify, drop those 5 stars, drop a comment, tell us what you like, tell us what you want to hear. Also, Season 3, we getting ready to load up for Season 3 as well. Season 3 will be dropping March 18th. So we got some more Season 2 left, but just giving y'all a little heads up coming up. March 18th, Season 3 is coming as well. In the Four Corners of Wrestling, Season 5 is on the way too. Fellas, go ahead and tell them where they can find y'all at. G Money, go ahead.
Hey, find me on Twitter at G Money Caveman. Blue check. Let's go. Come on.
Blue check.
Well, what I gotta do to get a blue check? I need to give me a blue check too.
G Money, blue check over here. We
stepping it up for Season 3. New year, new me. Let's go.
Hey.
Oh, that man official. Oh,
official.
Well, shit, go ahead, G Money.
Okay.
Well, you can always catch the Wildcard Mar at IOW Sports Network everywhere. I'm talking about Facebook, Instagram, and most importantly, YouTube, where all our content is at. And IOW Sports 1 on the Twitter. You dig? Bam. You can always catch us there. Yes, sir.
And y'all make sure y'all subscribe to their sports group too on Facebook, IOW Sports Network. Y'all holler at them over there as well. So, yes, sir. Well, man, since y'all here, it's 2023. You know what I'm saying? First big deal or nah over here. So let's go ahead, man. Let's go ahead and jump right into it right now. G, you are a tennis guy, so you know I peeped Miss Coco Golf. She won the ASB Classic. She won in straight sets, 6-1, 6-1. She beat, I'm gonna probably mess his name up, Rebecca Marisova.
Man, better than me. I'd have just let it go.
So Coco Golf winning the ASB championship. Is this a big deal or nah? Go ahead, G Money.
Hey, this is a big deal. This is a good deal right now. You know, we got Coco Golf. She's young right now. I don't think she's 21
18.
actually.
She's 18.
She's not even 20. So this is a big deal. This is like the warm up to the Aussie Open right now. Aussie Open starting next week, I want to say.
Yes,
so there's high expectations, and I think this is where she makes her big entrance. She hasn't won a finals yet. I'll come back to that, but
okay.
What you think, Wild Card Mar? Talk about it.
Man, I gotta be real, man. It is a big deal because you got to look at it this way. The GOAT just retired. There's really the seat open for the next female phenom to take the reins. Yep. Why not Coco? And not only can she, be that name right there, and being so young, she can sit on the crown for a long time and she really play it right. So I think this is a big deal, man, because I mean, hey, when the GOAT leave the throne open, it's open right now.
It's wide open.
Everybody watching it, but who gonna take it? So hey, Coco.
I like that reference. I like that reference.
Get your throne, Coco.
Yeah,
now, your throne.
Hey, Coco, she didn't just win. She fucking dominated the motherfucking ASB. She dominated. She I think she only lost like 5 games out of 22 games. I think the closest match she had, I think it was 6-4, 6-4. So she dominated the ASB. So she actually came into the ASB tournament as the #1 seed, which was the first time that she's ever come into the tournament as a #1 seed in her career. So shout out to Coco on that. So we'll definitely be watching her in the Aussie tournament coming up next week.
Oh, yeah, she ranked 7th out that joint.
She ranked 7th. Yep. And speaking of the Aussie tournament, Venus Williams and Naomi Osaka just pulled out of the Aussie tournament. And I was gonna ask y'all fellas, was that a big deal or not? And what?
No, yeah, nah. I was about to hop on it. I was hopping on.
Go ahead, man.
He was ready.
He
was ready, dog.
Pause. Hold on. Pause before you hop on. But go ahead, man.
Hey, let's go. Venus Williams pulling out. You know, she's getting old. She's injured right now, so it's a big deal that she's not playing because it's just her name. But she ain't gonna make no noise in it right now. So Naomi Osaka, she's out for a while. She's announced she's pregnant and she is not playing all of 2023. So that's a huge deal. Deal out there. So hey, like Wild Card Mar was saying, the throne is open. Coco Golf. This is where she comes through. And she was hot at the end of last season, got in the finals of the French. Yep. This is to continue the new season. This is like, hey, it's her time. I think she makes it at least to the finals. And
yeah, I think she can win it. I'm with you. I think she can win it, man. Go ahead, Wild Card.
Yeah, go get it. It's kind of a big deal and not a big deal that Venus pulled out. Obviously because of Serena, a lot of people forget how great Venus is, which trips me out. I don't know how you forget how great Venus was.
And she was the one, yeah,
she the one that really kicked it all of both.
Right, exactly.
So that's why I'm saying that's a big deal that she's not part of it. Because she is up there in age, she's older than Serena, and obviously if Serena just stepped away, you're just kind of waiting for the time for Venus to step away. Right. The only and I wish, hopefully, that Venus can step away on top. I'm being hopeful. I'm hoping that she can walk away when she wants to, not when the game pushes her out. But I mean, we got to be honest. She's 41, 42.
42.
Yeah, so you definitely at the age where the sport gonna start pushing you out.
Yeah.
And so she's starting to tote that line. I just look, Venus, go out on high terms. That's all.
Yep.
Just go out on high terms. And Naomi Osaka, hey, congrats. Gonna be a new mom. I get, but I think with Naomi, obviously, you don't want to make fun of her situations with her dealing with anxiety and other mental health issues, because I'm a big advocate of that, and I take that stuff very serious. So I respect her for always willing to take a step away from the game to make sure her mental right. So I always respect her for that. But I'm thinking, and not to sound morbid, I think she's kind of taking her window to be successful and a chance to sit on the throne. I think she's shrinking that window.
I was literally just about to ask you. I was going to say, so when she comes back, do you think she becomes another top player, or
she gonna have
Serena did it, but Serena is a different beast.
Yeah, that's a different beast.
I think she can do it. I think she's gonna want to prove that she can come back and do it. I do think her focus, I think like tennis was her number one, and she got successful and she got really good and things like that. And then she kind of like focused on other ventures, you know what I'm saying? And she kind of like, wasn't as dominant as she once was before, she was making her name. But now that I think she's getting ready to be a mom, I think she wants to come back and probably show that, I'm still that player. I can still dominate. And then she'll probably focus on, other ventures again, being a mom and things like that. But I think she can do it, though. I think she can do it. I definitely think she can do it. So, would you think she can do it, G?
Me? I think she's quoted as saying, "I'm gonna come back and I want to see my daughter watching me in the stands and say that's my mom right there." So I think she's gonna come back. She's gonna come back.
Oh, yeah, she'll definitely come back.
Do I think she's gonna be as successful? I do not, because I gotta agree with Kamar. Her the time that she could be on top is definitely shortened. Being away from the game, like how hard you got to get back in shape. Like these athletes, like she's going through pregnancy as women do, and to get back in shape, that's not the easiest thing. And then to get back on the top notch level in the world type shape,
she's gonna have some added motivation, because people gonna have that same. Some people, probably gonna have those same takes. I think she can do it. I'm not saying she'll be on top for long, but I think she'll come back, let y'all know who she is, and then
I think she'll make it interesting. But I mean, to me, it all makes perfect sense to Coco to just be like, all right, I'm about to be the name that people think of when it comes to women's tennis. Rest of you heifers could step up, but what's really good is Coco.
She's really good.
Yeah, she got the stroke, she got the play, she got the dominant power that Serena came into the game with type thing at times.
And she's so young, and she's going to get better. She's going to get better.
They already said her serve is.
I can't say she's going to be better though.
Well, no. I'm not saying she's going to be better than Serena, but I'm saying Coco is like, her ceiling is so high right now, as in like the potential how good she can be though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's
gonna be fun to watch, man. It's and the Aussie tournament is when January 15th, 16th.
Yeah, started next week. Definitely. So,
okay. All right. Well, moving on, we got another player who's getting up there in age and dealing with injury. Big deal or not, Kevin Durant has now been diagnosed with the MCL sprain and will be reevaluated in 2 weeks. He might miss up to a month, depending on how things go. Is this a big deal or not? Kevin Durant's injury. Mar, talk to us, baby.
Oh, it's definitely a big deal. I mean, Brooklyn they've been hot. I know that the 12-game winning streak is done, but there was one point there, Brooklyn was almost round 10th or 11th, and then winning streak happens, and they're a top 3 team in the East. So it's a big deal because obviously you lose the freakish godly skills that he possesses at offense. But I got to give Kevin Durant some credit for actually willing to play defense. Jacques Vaughn, I don't know what the hell he got. He must got blackmailed on the whole team. He said, "Y'all jokers gonna play defense, or I'm about to leak all this." I don't know. But Brooklyn Nets, I mean, that's kind of what they've been in MO since Jacques Vaughn has taken over. We got shooters, but we're gonna play some defense, and so you lose that aspect as well. Obviously, the height and the freakish length that he possesses as well on the defensive side too. So you lose that. It definitely is a big deal because don't get me wrong, Kyrie can go off at any moment, but can we count on Kyrie and the rest of the boys to still hold it down for at least a month? I don't know.
Because if you remember, KD got hurt last year around the same time. He had, I believe it was a MCP sprain. I believe that's what they called it. He was out for 6 weeks. Mm-hmm. Brooklyn went 5-16 with the 11 to 12 game losing streak.
And that's when Harden won it out because Kyrie was hurt.
Right. So, G Money, KD being out, big deal.
Y'all cover a lot of things I'm gonna talk about, but hey, like Wildcard Mar said, Nets are currently second in the East, sitting at 27-13, 2 games behind the Boston Celtics, the leading in the Eastern Conference. That's a huge deal. You going out with this season? It's MVP season right now. Kevin Durant's putting up type numbers for real. Like
no doubt,
he's carrying this team. He's averaging almost 30 points at 29.3. 7 rebounds, pretty much, and 5 assists. And he's on the defensive end right now with almost, if you round up from 1.5, it's 2 blocks a game. That's defensive work he's putting in out there. So, hey, Kevin Durant is putting in the work, and they were down to 10th seed in the beginning of the season, and he just went on that streak, and they been real hot.
Streaking. Yeah.
Without KD last year, they're 8-19 record last year without KD. So that's not a good record. So
at all. It's
not the same Nets team, don't get me wrong, but you lose an MVP caliber right there. So it's definitely a big deal for him and the Nets right now.
Big time.
Yeah. Brooklyn had won 14 out of 15 games until tonight. They just actually lost to Boston tonight, 109-98. So
I hit that game. Boston -3. I won that bet.
Yeah. There you go.
G Money getting that money.
Getting that money. And so we'll keep an eye on Brooklyn. I believe they got OKC next, and we'll see where Brooklyn is in about a month or so. So moving on. Oh man. Georgia. Man, they went back to back. They won a national championship on Monday. It wasn't even close.
Man, I turned that thing off.
G Money last show, he said, Georgia, take the points.
Take the points.
They gonna smack it. I said, you think they gonna beat them by 12.5? He said, They didn't beat them by 12.5. They beat them motherfuckers by 50. So Georgia winning back-to-back championships. G Money, is this a big deal or not?
Hey, I got to toot my horn, but toot. Hey, I told y'all Georgia 12.5, take the points, but I said take the over no matter what. Georgia covered the over. Georgia covered the over by themselves. That was nasty. And that was a statement game. That's back-to-back national champions. Last time that's done. Anybody know last time it was done?
2011, 2012, Alabama.
Hey, Alabama. 2011, 2012. It's only been done by four other teams, including the Alabama that Wildcard Mar mentioned, with Nebraska 94, 95.
USC in there, right?
That's Tommy Frazier right there.
Yeah.
Tommy Frazier. If you watch them back day, Tommy Frazier now in the NFL they would have liked him in the NFL right now, right?
Yeah.
He was a killer back then.
Yeah, Tommy Frazier was that dude, boy.
15.
Ooh. Alabama
15.
78-79 again. Texas 69-70, and Oklahoma in 55-56.
Mm.
I don't know the names of the players on that team, but
Why not, G? You supposed to know the names, man.
Hey, but I tell you one thing I know. He is not as loaded as 2011, 2012 Alabama squads. You look how many people went to the NFL on them squads. Woo.
Yeah, that's tough over. Man.
Football team on his own, bro.
Yeah, man. Hey, and Georgia, they not done. They say they're not done yet, man.
don't think
Wild
so.
card. Is this a big deal winning back-to-back championships, man?
You damn right it's a big deal because Nick Saban, who's that peeping in my window, is Georgia. Georgia knocking on the damn that they next door neighbors, bro. Georgia is damn right. They right there neck and neck with Nick Saban in Alabama. Say what you want because, hey, now it used to be for the last 10, 15 years is, hey, man, I need to go to Alabama to make sure I get a chance to win a national championship and an opportunity to go to the NFL. Now in 2023 is I got the option of Alabama or Georgia. That's going to get me for a chance to get a national championship and an opportunity to get to the NFL. Yes, Georgia is scary, man. Not only do you win back to back, but you was just in a national championship game a couple of years ago when you lost to Alabama. You keep putting guys left and right in the NFL. I mean,
man,
he lost like the most ever last year in one season.
And guess what? It didn't even look like it. Didn't even. You turn around and lose pretty much your whole defense to the draft, and then you turn around and you're just as dominant. I mean, this is literally looking just like how Alabama. Y'all remember this picture that floated the internet? It literally had Derrick Henry, Alvin Kamara, Mark Ingram, and like it literally had a whole list of NFL running backs all on the same practice field. And Georgia's becoming that point where they got freshmen that will probably smack around a good bit of college teams. They got sophomores that can start anywhere. Juniors that is sitting behind NFL. Bruh.
Yeah.
Georgia is the king of the NCAA football.
That's what they
world.
saying. That's what they saying.
They the Kings. The Kings is here.
Hey, if you watch that game, we had David Pollock.
Yeah. Hey, he was talking this smack. It's Nick Saban right now.
Yeah. Nick Saban was looking like
he's like,
fuck you talking about, cuz?
Yo.
Hey,
but I get my my class back.
Hey, but David Pollock was speeding up but facts, bro.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is no longer Nick Saban's world no more. He got competition. He's sitting right next to him.
Yeah. Georgia, they've won 33. They're 33-1 in their last 34 games. They've had 29 wins over the last 2 seasons, which ties the major college record. Kirby Smart is 73-10 since becoming the coach of Georgia in 2017. And they running shit right now, man. And they got 15 starters coming back, approximately 15 starters coming back next year. They got one of the top ranking, recruiting classes coming in. So Georgia, y'all think they're gonna get number 3? Can they get number 3 next year? Have y'all seen their schedule next year?
I haven't seen the schedule.
Oh, hold on. I got you.
Hey, pull up the schedule because all I know is
it's trash. It is trash.
Oh, really?
Man, it is trash.
Hey, that's one thing TCU's coach was talking smack about. It's like, yo, we ain't got these teams in week 12, 13 like y'all do over there in SEC.
Yeah, man. So they got first game, they got UT Martin September 2nd.
Oh,
they got Ball State September 9th.
Gosh.
They got South Carolina September 16th. They have UAB September 23rd. They have Auburn September 30th. Kentucky October 7th. Vanderbilt October 14th. Bye week. Florida the 28th. Missouri November 4th. Ole Miss the 11th. At Tennessee and then at Georgia Tech. Man, And they got the #1 2024 class coming in.
Man, they about to stop. Man, that schedule that you just read off right there, if they can't repeat, then I don't know. Then something happened. So
Hey.
somebody got hurt.
Kentucky had a nice squad this year, and Tennessee did, but
Yeah,
I know Tennessee quarterback gone, but
Yeah, they got some nice recruits coming into Tennessee, but hey,
if Tennessee couldn't beat Georgia this year, that was their best window to beat Georgia this year. They couldn't get it done. Kentucky best window. Matter of fact, it was the SEC's best chance to beat Georgia this year, and it didn't get done. Man, hey, NCAA, yeah, go ahead and get them the trophy right now.
They gonna be eating chicken wings again in the third quarter. I don't know if y'all seen that, but they was eating chicken wings. I wish I had chicken wings, but y'all get the point. They was over there eating wings in the third quarter.
Hey, I see you posted. I said them frog legs on the sideline right there,
frog
man.
legs. Yeah,
These horn frog legs. They were eating them up.
Hey, I gotta make this point. Don't get me wrong. I know a lot of people gonna say, "Well, TCU didn't deserve to be in there." I think they did. They deserved the right to be in there.
Hell no, man.
Nah. Stop. Now hold on.
Jackson State would have beat TCU.
Oh,
Jackson State would have whooped TCU. This year, the 2002 Jackson State Tigers would have whooped TCU.
Hey, I don't know how accurate that statement was, but I like it. I like it.
Yo, my man Jae Charles just went wild on me just in a minute. Hey, Jackson State. Hey, look, all I'm saying is TCU, they deserve to be in there. They got the game over Michigan.
Bullshit.
But hey, but I'm saying you asking them to pull
this
up.
ain't Jay's day today right now.
I know it ain't.
The last 2 Saturdays? Oh, fuck y'all.
But I'm saying you asking TCU to beat a Michigan and a Georgia? Like, come on now.
No, we just asked TCU to beat. We didn't ask them to beat Georgia because we knew they wasn't gonna beat Georgia. But damn, 58. We was at least looking for it to be close. For a little bit. For a little bit. It was 10-7. That was the closest.
But my main point is that Georgia probably would have gave that ass whooping to a lot of teams, dog.
They would have.
That's fact.
But not 50, man. They wouldn't have.
Okay, 34. Okay.
They'd have probably got about 21. You know, it may have been close.
They would have hit a skunk them. Okay.
Hey, did y'all hear Kirby Smart's pregame speech to that?
Nah.
Oh man, y'all! I'll have to send y'all the link to that, Jay. But he went off and was like, "All y'all motherfuckers have to do is just do your job, make the tackle, simple shit. We're fucking better than them. Let's fuck." Yo, he's put on a good speech out there, and that team went out there and performed.
Hey, I like to do impersonation, so let me tap into my Kirby Smart with his little country. Hey, look here. These sons of bitches are not better than us. Let's go out there and just do your damn job, because these sons of bitches ain't nowhere good as you. Let's horn these frogs, sons of bitches. These sons of bitches ain't you. You're the motherfucking Georgia Bulldog. Hoo.
It's along them lines. No more energy, but I like it.
Hey, man. That bullshit, man.
Them sons of bitches ain't as good as y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Shador Sanders would have threw 6 touchdowns against TCU should not have been there. You talk about TCU lost to Kansas State. We should have knew then that they should not have been in that thing. Listen, TCU ain't swag. Would have got their ass whooped by Jackson State, bro.
The motherfuckers, man. They came out, man. The first drive, I was like, damn, that was so easy. Easy.
When the turnover started, I was like, man, I turned it on. I was like,
I flipped that shit
the fumble and the interception. I was like, yep.
ESPN told them
I knew my bet was good by halftime. I went to sleep after that shit.
Yeah, I flipped the Raw. I went to WWE Raw. Man, fuck this.
ESPN said, hey, Kirby Smart, please. Them man is about to score 80 points.
Yeah.
They said, please, y'all stop. This is not, no one's going to watch next year's game if y'all play. So don't stop.
And matter of fact, speaking of that, they did say the Celebration Bowl had higher numbers and higher viewers than this national championship game.
Really?
That just aired.
Really?
Yeah. Let me see.
Wow.
Let me pull it up.
For real.
Ain't sweat, baby.
So the Celebration Bowl had 2.4 million viewers. The FCS Championship had 1 million. The attendance, Celebration Bowl had 49,670 in attendance. The FCS Championship had 20,457.
For that North Dakota, South Dakota joint.
They said for the FCS Championship.
No. This is producer Mike talking. No, you got the wrong one. It's called the one that Georgia played in. It's called the FBS.
That's right. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
okay. To the people out there, they fucked it up. Everything is Division I now. When we were growing up, there was Division I, Division II, Division III.
Yeah.
Everything is Division I now. Everybody's Division I now because of basketball.
Mm-hmm.
So there's FCS and there's FBS.
Yeah.
Right. FCS is with Jackson State, the North Dakota States, the HBCUs, and that's what that was. They beat that.
Got you.
They beat that, but no, they didn't. The national championship probably had like 10 to 15 million people watching.
Which I would have loved to see Jackson State in the FCS playoffs with Dion.
That would have been cool. Hey,
That'd be
we'll
cool.
get a chance, maybe Colorado. Maybe a chance Colorado, right?
Well, they got the top. So far, they gave the top 25 list for the 2023. Thank you, Mike, for clearing that up for me.
If Mike didn't call you out, I was about to call you out. I couldn't fact check it or whatever, but I was trying to Google it. I ain't gonna lie. I was like,
I got a little excited. My fault.
No. They messed you up, man. NCAA, you owe us a check. You messed my man up, man. Come on, man. I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Simple
You
mistake.
need to stop following Ball Sack Sports on Twitter, right?
Woo, Jesus Christ.
Hey, big balls on that one though.
God damn.
Man.
This is the best show y'all ever done. This is the best show y'all ever done.
Hey, we having fun out here.
Man.
These sons of bitches ain't better than you.
Man, G got me with the golf shirt on and everything, man. Flaming me, man. Damn. I love it.
You better put that back foot down, dog.
I love it. Oh, man. But yeah, man, ESPN dropped the 2023.
I'm a Kirby Smart on y'all like I got Tourette's every now and then, y'all.
And they got Jay, Georgia number one.
Jay, I'm sorry, I gotta cut you off real quick. One more joke. If Jackson State would have beat Georgia in the ratings, it would be a civil war going on right now. If Jackson State, that's why Dion had to leave. Because if Jackson State ever beat the national championship game,
no bullshit.
I'm with you. You gotta stop reading Ball Sack Sports, man. It's messing up your judgment because you got to know some things.
Let's
And your team ain't in the playoffs. Yeah, you all discombobulated. My bad.
Damn.
Hey.
Oh man.
I got your back, Jay.
Nah, you started it, motherfucker. You started it.
Hey,
oh man.
24 flavors, man.
This is all good, man. I love it, man. All right, man. Well, speaking of somebody who is College Hall of Fame, he just got inducted into the College Hall of Fame. Reggie Bush. Reggie Bush has just been elected into the College Hall of Fame. Is that a big deal or not?
Hold on. I gotta cut you off again. I'm sorry. It's a big deal because it was 17.2 million people watching the national championship game.
Oh, the deucer's still going. He's still going.
Oh man.
Oh, you foul as hell.
He's running with this.
Oh,
Hey, dog, Malik influenced the hell out of Jay.
Hey, Hey,
Oh,
Jay, I
man.
just want you to know that, like, whenever you decide to just go ape shit on everybody, just remember that I was not part of none of this.
Nah, man, it's all good. You got, hey, I appreciate it. I can take. It's all good. I brought it on myself. You know what I'm saying? I gotta take the L. So, you know, all that comes with it.
Hey, Monday Night Raw got more ratings than the damn Celebration Bowl.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Producer, man. Hey, producer Thee Man.
Oh,
Hey, what you do to the producer, dog? I just want to know. Hey, this shit seems personal.
I gave out the wrong stats, man. I gave out the wrong stats.
Nah, this shit seems personal now.
He's the numbers guy.
Man.
He's the numbers guy.
Nah, Jay, my man. I just had to today. I was like, you know what, man, I'm in a good mood. We had a good pre-talk. And then when he said that, I said, hold on, wait a minute. I'm the swag guy. I wouldn't even say that. Like,
Who is swag, baby?
Hey, man. Players
Coach
fuck
Brown,
up.
hey, Coach Brown, hey, Jay ready to go to Colorado.
Hey,
I'm on my way.
see
But
you.
hey,
Got my hat.
So you measure Reggie Bush as going to College Football Hall of Fame, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a big deal, but is he the biggest name for college football? You got Tim Tebow.
Tim Tebow. I mean,
I ain't gonna argue honestly. Reggie Bush, athlete wise, like if he came out in today's game, his NFL career is totally different in today's game. I think in the NFL because coaches make things work for players that are special. And Reggie Bush, college wise, that man was special, straight up, no doubt about that.
yeah, you put them YouTube highlights on, man.
Right.
You went for a treat.
Boy, you took the words right out of me. Put them USC highlights on. You don't lose your damn mind. And Jay, I think you did this on purpose. You did this on purpose. Because you know damn well how I feel about this Reggie Bush situation.
Nah, man.
Nah, man. You instigator. Because
not me, man.
Because you want me to go ahead and cuss out the damn NCAA for them being hypocrites that they putting this man in the College Football Hall of Fame, but they still holding his Heisman hostage.
Yeah,
I just thought it was. I thought it was interesting. Like you said, like he had to return the Heisman, but they inducted him into the Hall of Fame. So it's kind of like, why not? I mean, I get it. They said they investigated him and he was, reaping benefits, while he was in college. But
Reggie Bush got literally his Heisman Trophy stripped for what kids are doing now, as in making sure that his name, image, and likeness he was getting compensated for.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of the nil deals, it should be called the Bush deals.
So, so you telling me that the history of our sport of college football, there's going to be a section when people come into the museum, is going to be the Reggie Bush section. But what's missing from that section is his Heisman Trophy. So you can't have one without the other. This goes hand in hand. The history of him being part of college football includes a Heisman Trophy. So give it back to him and let it be displayed with his name in his section that you got for your College Football Hall of Fame. It's hypocritical, and to me, it's asinine for you to leave it out. Give the man his trophy back. Stop playing. Stop playing.
Well, the NCAA, they've had people to call and try to get them to, give it back to Reggie, and it was like, nah, especially now with the NIL deals, they were like, we don't reinvestigate old cases. So
it's gonna happen at some point, though. I feel like I'm with you, Carl.
Yeah, I mean, it's
gonna be some bullshit when he's like 80, 70 years old.
Yeah, like
he's gonna come up there with a little cane or something. Joint. Hey, Reggie Bush gonna have a pimp suit at 70 or 80. Don't get it wrong. The joint might be highlight neon joint, but he gonna come out there like he owned the joint.
Hey, he gonna come out in the Saints gold.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. I mean, Reggie, but man, like I just hate it because like I can see if he had like some performance enhancer shit, you know what I'm saying, and they call it vacated the trophy from him and things like that. But man, we in the times like y'all said, NIL deals, man. Like really, like it's just it's unfortunate, man.
The crazy part is you can't erase those memories out of all of our heads. You can't erase it. And that's what makes it worse, is because he didn't take no performance enhancing drugs or no steroids to do that. That was just Reggie Bush, bro. Like, you taking away literally of what the dude did on the field for some mess that you feel is wrong off the field.
So I don't know, but Reggie Bush seems to be in good spirits. I follow him on Twitter. You know, he's looking forward to it. So we're gonna see how that goes. But yeah, the Heisman board, they on bullshit, man. They
on
bullshit.
They
man.
just as much as the mob as the damn NCAA. Yeah, I said
that shit is. But come on, man. Like Reggie, but man, like that's bullshit, man.
It's all foul. It's all
bullshit,
politics, if you really think about it.
Why wouldn't it be? Come on, Mark. You know the game. You know what it is, man. So, all right. While Gigo takes a piss, we're gonna go ahead and jump into this right quick. Last one right here for you, Wildcard. And I know this, you probably be and G will probably be happy to hear about this. Carlos Carrera.
Oh my gosh.
My man finally passes a physical, and he has now re-signed with the Minnesota Twins for 6 years, $200 million. It feels like this has been going on forever, but is this a big deal or nah? Is for Carlos Carrera? Like, man, like, damn.
It look, in all honesty, it's not a big deal because this whole story is silly as hell. Like, bruh literally played for Minnesota, found a way of an opt-out in his contract, then had the contract set up with San Francisco.
I mean, this was a massive contract. This wasn't
it was
bullshit.
like 13 years, 300 something million.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong on those numbers. And then we got a problem with your physical. Okay, so we not gonna have the press conference of your contract signing. Hours later, he signing with the Mets. Okay. Okay.
12 years, 300 something million. Yep.
Okay. And then the Mets go all of a sudden, well, damn. Giants, I think we saw what you saw. And then now he ends up back with the original team that he found a way to opt out of. And literally, the man, that was his only year in Minnesota, was his past year.
Yeah.
Obviously, he played for Houston, got the World Series. But this was his first year in Minnesota, and you found a way to get out, went through this whole circus, and now you back.
Man.
But they gave him 6 years, $200 million.
$200 million, yeah. So it's just,
if you desperate, Minnesota sense. Desperate like him, but they was like, boy, I know you tried to find better. You know what I'm saying? Like that's in that relationship where you tried to find better. And then you miss what you left.
Like, he came back to that 6, baby. Came back to that 6.
Hey, I feel like it was kind of like the NFL with the Browns. How he was trying to get rid of Baker Mayfield, but it was the opposite. Where Correa's trying to get out. He's like, okay, I'm gonna come back to the Browns. Like,
yeah, it's like, man, shit's. Gee, is it a big deal or not, man? That Carlos Correa, man, he finally passed the physical.
That's a big deal to him. That's for sure. I finally get paid
because he need that money. Yeah,
he need that bag. Yeah,
got that bag now. Woo.
Got that bag.
It's definitely a big deal to him. But since it's Minnesota, unfortunately for Minnesota, it's not as big a deal as he was with those other clubs where it was a
$100 million difference right there.
$100 million different, and those were playoff clubs he was on before too.
Yeah.
So. But it beats this. It beats the 13 and 12 years, and you get 6 years at $200 million. If I'm Carlos Correa, I'm like, boy, I'm thinking, Jesus, I passed that physical, boy.
And since it's only 6 years, he could sign another one of those 12 million Aaron Judge type late in your career deals if he puts up numbers.
Mhm.
Yeah, he spoke. So Carlos Correa did speak in the press conference about this whole situation. He said that he had doctors that told him he was fine. He had doctors that said he wasn't fine. He said everything was kind of shocking to him because, he never really had treatment for it on his ankle. His ankle always felt good, so he was surprised that he didn't pass the physicals or there was something wrong with his physical. He has a plate in his left ankle, so that's what all the teams were monitoring and had concern with. So, Carlos, congrats, my boy. You got the 200 mil.
Laughing at the Mets though, y'all fools.
I'm happy because the motherfucker's not in the National League, so I'm good.
Preach,
Take him.
preach.
Yeah, so that's a big deal for me. So get that motherfucker out of there. So, but hey, man, I'm happy he got his bag, man. I'm happy this whole situation is over because this shit was like really, like it was exhausting. Like, how did he?
Wow.
Yeah, man. Like, so. All right, man. Well, that ends the big deal or not. That shit was a little crazier than I expected it to go. But hey, shit is, it is what it is, though. But now, week 18. Let's recap it real quick. I think y'all had already mentioned about my team. But G, I'm gonna let you go first. What games did you enjoy watching or caught your attention and things of that nature?
See, I thought you was coming right at me hard right there. I thought you was gonna come back at me hard.
Nah, man.
I was ready for it. I was ready.
Nah. How can I talk shit with my team? Ain't do shit neither.
Hey, you a better man than me, Jay. If I was in your shoes, I would have went straight at my Cowboys right there. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, because this ain't over for the Cowboys. There's more to go. There's more to this story.
Okay.
So shots may come later.
So you're saving up.
He said, I'm biding my time, cuz I'm biding my time.
You gotta take it's cool.
Saving up for them gut punches. Okay. Hey, well,
cool.
hey, in my mind for this joint, I'm gonna say this was our playoff game. I'm hoping where our first round, it's like we just fall flat on our face type shit sometimes. So I'm hoping this past week was our first round face plant in the cement type joints for us.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. The Jets and the Dolphins, we talked about that last week, how that was a big game, and I was actually surprised going with Skylar Thompson. Well, we knew he was going to play probably, but I was surprised to just pull this off because the last time he played the Jets, the Dolphins pulled it off, but the last time they played the Jets, he got manhandled by the Jets when he rocked out with Skylar Thompson. So that was shout out to the Dolphins, but they still don't have two in the playoffs, so that's rough.
Yeah,
like
we're gonna get on that. We're gonna talk about that in a few too.
If he's there, Dolphins are a completely dangerous team in the playoffs, in my opinion. But he's not there, so I don't trust the defense unless the defense gets on last year's type shit, and they don't need much from Skylar Thompson. But they need that to going against the Bills. Like, you need a lot of offense going against them. So that was my take from that.
Okay, all right. Any other games? Those two games. All right. Wild card. You have any games?
There's one game that, I gained a lot of respect from this squad. They were eliminated from playoff contentions because Seattle had beat the Rams. And so they already knew their playoff fate. But it didn't matter to them. And the Detroit Lions gained a lot of respect from me, that football team and that coaching staff, because they went out there and they said, we could just, hey, Aaron Rodgers, you're Aaron Rodgers, go beat us and you can go to the playoffs. And they said, nah, damn that. And they were a more physical team. They went into Green Bay when nobody picked them. No.
I did. I picked them.
You did.
I picked them up.
What I'm saying is, it's not like all the talking heads. Nobody's here in Detroit, and they went in there and they handled business, man. And
Seattle was supposed to lose that game in my eyes. I wanted Detroit in.
It sucks that man. I've been on this mountain for the last 3 days, and I might be crazy as hell for it, but that's why I'm the wild card. I'm telling you, if Detroit had gotten into the playoffs, there's probably maybe 49ers, I think, probably would have beat them. Other than that, all them other teams, they wouldn't want to see Detroit. Detroit was just too hot. Their defense starting to calm down and started actually playing defense and like getting pressure. Top 5 offense, bruh. Jameson Williams was starting to come around.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Hey, I'm a Detroit fan with you. Like from Hard Knocks in the beginning, from last season, all those losses they had last season, they had the worst one of the worst records. But like those were like legit losses. Like they were in games to
like
the
one
end
possession games.
One
Possession games. Yeah, a lot of one possession games. A lot of
tough losses.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big fan of Dan Campbell again. That whole coaching staff over there, and I'm with you. Like the Lions, like they said, their quote is, "We're not the same Lions. When the Lions are not the Lions," type shit. And they're like, "That's not us." And they got some energy to prove for next year. And I think they're a playoff team next year, definitely.
And they got I think they got they got some draft picks coming up in the first round. I think they got 2 draft picks in the first round this year too, I believe. So they're gonna be.
They gotta find a way to keep their offensive coordinator Ben Johnson. You gotta have to throw some bread at him because there's about to be a whole bunch of teams that got coaching vacancies, and they're gonna call that man.
Too. Now, did y'all see the Detroit Lions social media trolling Green Bay? Did y'all see that clip?
I did not, but I would love to see that.
Oh man, I'm gonna post it in the on the sports page. But basically, what it is like they got clips of like Aaron Rodgers and some of the Green Bay players basically like saying like the last 2 games of the season, they ain't got to worry about them and all this other stuff. And they just keep throwing the 8 and 9, 8 and 9, 8 and 9, like every time each player speaks. And it was mainly Aaron Rodgers for the most part. So it made it even funnier. But,
I love how he's not in the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm going to post that as well. And
I hate how good he is, but he's such an asshole, bruh. He's so arrogant, bruh. Like for real.
The Lions got the 6th and the 18th pick. Yeah, in the first round this year.
Oh my God, 6th and the 18th pick. So you just gonna get that much better?
Yeah. So and I think they got 2 picks in the second. Yep, they got 2 picks in the second round too. So
don't miss. If they don't miss, if they pull a Jets type draft out, they're really dangerous. Jets had the best draft in my opinion last year.
Yeah, we spoke about
without a doubt.
So if the Lions can hit on them picks, they got Hutchinson handed to them pretty much. So
yeah, man, it's man, I was happy to see that. I was glad to see that Aaron Rodgers and them got knocked out. Y'all know how I felt Saturday night. You know what? I really wasn't even mad in reference to my team. I was happy to see Jacksonville. I don't want to say happy, but
I'm about to say you lying.
No, but no, for real. But like, of course, my competitive side wanted me to, my team to win. But we, like I said, my team is bad this year, and in order to make change, you gotta take the loss. So we took the L. We got knocked out. Jacksonville's in there. See what Jacksonville gonna do in these playoffs.
Hey Jay, can I ask you straight up, man? Come on,
what's
man.
that? Talk to me,
bro. Be honest. Should Vrabel still be coaching y'all next year?
Vrabel should be there. I think he'll be there for the next 2 years. After that, we'll see how things go. We kind of, I don't want to say a rebuild mode, but it's kind of like a rebuild mode because we got so many holes to fill. But I don't think the problem was Vrabel. I think it was just the way that the roster was constructed, and I think that's why they got rid of the general manager. I think the players, they all enjoy Mike Vrabel, and I think I don't think there's no problem there. He got rid of the coordinator.
I think he gets one more year because you're about to get a new general manager.
That's true.
So he's either going to take that 1 year to see how him and Vrabel work, and if you like, I'm still going to bring in my guy. I think there's a possibility that I think it's definitely going to be 1 year that he definitely for sure gets.
Well, if it's the 1 year, then that'll be based on their personal relationship, like you said. Yeah. I don't think it'll be anything with the team. I think the owner, Amy Shrunk Adams. I think she likes Vrabel, and I think she likes the way the players respond to Vrabel. So, but like you said, we are trying to get a new general manager, and depending on how things go there, will determine if he'll be back for years to come. It does kind of annoy me that he takes like the Bill Belichick approach to a lot of shit, and I'm just it should kind of annoys me because you don't have the rings to do it. So, but we'll see.
You ain't got no juice like that, boy.
But I mean, he just won Coach of the Year, last year. So I think that bought him a little bit longer time. So. And now he got rid of some of his staff that a lot of the fans have been kind of calling for to get rid of. So, I think he'll be around for at least another year or two. But we're going to see, though. And so that brings up Wild Card Weekend, baby. We got Wild Card Weekend. We got so tomorrow or today, we're going to have Seattle and the 49ers at 4:30. And then we got the Chargers and those same Jaguars that knocked my boys out. Break down what y'all think about these games, man. Any potential upsets here? Who y'all watching? It's a lot going on in these. We got about 5, possibly 7 new starting quarterbacks playing in their first playoff games. What y'all think, man? Give me your thoughts and breakdowns on these first 2 games on Saturday. Go ahead, Mar, or go ahead, G.
Hey, I think they're gonna be close games. Seahawks 49ers is 3rd time meeting. I talk to a 49ers fan daily, and he's a little more scared of the Seahawks than I thought the 49ers would be at this point. But again, he got 3rd string quarterback there, Brock Purdy, and he's there's a lot of stats being thrown out on Twitter and all over the internet right now how he's putting up pretty good numbers in a small sample size right now. So,
I see what you did right there too. Go ahead.
Yeah. He's doing good work out there, but I think the 49ers win this no problem personally. But the Jaguars-Chargers game, that's a big game. The Chargers just lost to the Broncos. The Broncos last week. Of all teams, the Broncos.
That's right.
Let's ride. Vroom, vroom. Ride me out, Silk.
That's right. Oh, gee. Wait a minute. That's something shocking, though. Oh, shit.
Yes, sir. But I like the Jags here. Honestly, I think it's an upset if they win. Right now it's 1.5 points. Some place 2.5. I think that's going to be the best game out of the 2 of them, personally.
Okay. The 49ers, I believe they supposed to or expecting Deebo Samuel and Elijah Mitchell to both return. So that's going to be key for the 49ers. The Chargers, Mike Williams they don't know.
Yeah, Coach got criticized. Staley got criticized about playing all his starters so late in the game and everything.
Yeah.
He had some people get hurt or some stingers supposedly. Hopefully they all healthy this week because that would be a big hit for them.
Ooh. Mar, what you think about these 2 games, man?
All right, so I'm gonna get this 49ers Seahawks game out the way real quick because G Money just brought up a value point that is bothering me. 49ers, they're only favored by 10. I think that's doing it. Yeah, but I think that's an injustice to say what Seattle has done. I mean, what they're doing, and they're going to have great draft picks for all that overhaul that they got from Russell Wilson. So they're going to be able to improve their team even more. So I think the Seahawks should be giving them a little bit more love. I think that's more a 1-possession game due to the fact that they're division opponents, and it's hard to beat a division opponent 3 times in 1 year. So I mean, you see these guys a lot. So Pete Carroll knows Kyle Shanahan and vice versa. So I mean, tendencies matter when you got division opponents. So that's going to be a close game. I do think the 49ers overall are the better team, more dangerous team, better roster. But hey, I mean, they struggled against the Raiders a couple of weeks back. I mean, that was a shocker. Had to go into overtime. What are we doing going into overtime with the Raiders? All right, cool. Yeah. So, it's not like the 49ers have been clicking on all cylinders. I do think they're the most complete team in the NFL. So they should handle this, but it's going to be a closer game. Man, G Money, you said it. Like he deserved criticism. Brandon Staley deserves all the criticism. He's that analytics coach that keeps going forward on fourth downs in one of the most oddliest situations. All right. So he always comes under fire for that. Now you are putting literally, first of all, we're talking about the Chargers. And what comes with the Chargers is like we always keep saying, man, they're so great. That roster is so awesome. But what do we always say?
Justin Herbert is amazing.
What do we always say? They always hurt.
Yeah.
So
defense especially.
So you gonna put the same
Keenan
people,
Allen, all them motherfuckers.
Yo, Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, Darwin James, Bosa, all of them, all important.
Khalil Mack,
all of them are important to what you do as a team. And guess what? They all always getting nicked up, and you gonna play them in a meaningless game. Because that game against the Broncos, it didn't matter if they won or lost. It wasn't going to affect their seating in the playoffs, regardless. You don't play them in the preseason, which is what? A meaningless game, but you got them playing late in the season before the playoffs start, a week before the playoffs start, in a meaningless game, and the same people you're counting on are nicked up. I'm telling you, if they lose, don't be surprised if that man loses his job.
Oh,
because that's a stupid bonehead decision, bro.
Yeah,
that's stupid.
Yeah, you ain't lying. You ain't lying, man. Now let me ask y'all this, man. Which quarterback is gonna have the better game between Justin Herbert, Trevor Lawrence, both entering their first playoff game? Who y'all think gonna have the better game between the two?
Damn.
Come on.
Hey, I can't even cap. This is a good quarterback matchup. So I'm looking at I'm looking at the defenses that they're playing.
Neither one of them are like
top notch.
I don't want to say
none of them are top notch, but I will say I'm enjoying the flying around the field that Jacksonville's defense is doing. They're flying around the field. Speed everywhere. They got speed. They don't have necessarily the skill set. They can still get burnt on the back end. That's if Josh Allen and the rest of the boys on the front four don't get to the quarterback. They get in trouble if they don't get no pressure. But to me, it's almost the same thing with the Chargers. Because in that same game, Bosa got nicked up. So how 100% is Bosa going to be? So then that makes it easier to key in on Khalil Mack. That slows your pass rush down. So, man, I'm a rock with Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars, bro. Hey, man, Sunshine been.
He didn't really ball last.
No, he didn't
ball.
He didn't kill y'all. He didn't kill y'all.
He didn't. Now I will say this though. He was in the beginning. And he missed a lot of throws that he should have made. He missed some wide open throws, which I wasn't mad at the time. But for a while, he was like, he had only missed like 3 passes. So I will give him that. He has been looking good, but he didn't burn us like he did the first time. So you got Trevor Lawrence having a better game than Justin Herbert. G, what you got? Justin Herbert or Trevor Lawrence? Who has the better game?
Last time these two teams met, Jaguars destroyed the Chargers 38-10. On the road in LA. On the road in LA. Trevor Lawrence threw for 3 touchdowns and 413 yards on offense. So I'm gonna go on Wild Card Mars side here. I think Trevor Lawrence has a good day. That draft pick that he used on Trevor Lawrence is paying off in dividends right now for sure. Like he's proven that. I mean, I thought he was gonna be a great quarterback in college myself, but it just took a year. Like that's what all these young quarterbacks, they really need that shit. Like, if you're a good quarterback, you need a year to adapt to the NFL speed, all that type stuff. And a lot of these quarterbacks ain't getting that time because so many other quarterbacks make that adaptation so quick in their game, and these see it already. So not everybody's held to the same standards out that joint. It's tough.
All right. I'm gonna go against y'all. I'm going Justin Herbert. It's a J thing. So
Herb
if Mike Williams is healthy and he's playing, I'm gonna go Herbert. If
Hey, I would love to see a shootout out there.
I think it's gonna be a shootout. I think it's gonna be 34-31 kind of game. That's what I'm going for. Yeah, no defense.
My man Jay said we going all offense.
Yeah, we going all offense. Primetime game 2, 8:15. Why not? Why not?
Be the second highest over under in the all wild card weekend.
We're not paying to see these two teams' defense. We want to see offense. We want to see that.
Chargers favored by 1.5, right? At least right now.
1.5, 2.5 some places.
Yeah. Well, one team that might not have much offense. We got on Sunday, we got the Miami Dolphins against the Buffalo Bills at 1, and then we got the Vikings and the Giants at 4:30, and then we got Cincinnati and the Ravens to end the night at 8:15. Go ahead, wild card. What you think on these three games?
Keep it short and sweet. Dolphins, Bills. No Tua, no winner. Go back to Miami and enjoy your off season. Oh yeah, think about getting another quarterback.
So should the Dolphins get rid of Tua? That's what you're telling me?
I'm saying right now, Tua is such a sensitive medical situation, dealing with concussion so much in just one season. I wouldn't want to be responsible with this guy for having long-term mental issues.
Well, you're probably already responsible for him having long-term issues, because the last time he got a concussion, nobody noticed that he had a concussion. And the time before that, y'all put him back in the starting lineup and he had another concussion. So you might be a little late on that one.
Yeah, but still, I don't want to be at cause for future mental issues. Think about a quarterback. Ravens and Bengals. Lamar, you should have sat out the whole season. Shouldn't have played.
Hey, G called. We called it. G called it, man.
G was right. And guess what? G was right. You shouldn't have played. And I think it don't matter. When's the last time you played with Baltimore? It doesn't matter because that was your last time playing in Baltimore. You're not beating Cincinnati. Cincinnati's on a roll. Okay. Now, when it comes down to Giants and Minnesota, upset alert, upset alert, upset alert. We got a fraudulent team with double-digit wins.
Okay.
Wow.
The Giants almost got you last time. It took you a 60-yard field goal to walk away and get that victory. So they know how to beat you. Oh, yes, we know how Justin Jefferson and the offense looks good on Minnesota. Boy, looks good. He eat. Oh, but damn. It don't matter when your defense is giving up just as much as you are scoring. So, upset alert.
Okay.
All
right, G Money, go ahead. Talk.
Hey, we need that drop. We need that drop. Upset alert. Upset alert.
Upset alert.
I like it. Hey, I'm pretty much with you. I would love to see the Dolphins pull something out and Tua play next game, but I think the Bills are too much for them too. Short and simple. No Tua. Skylar hasn't showed nothing all season. They're dead in the water.
So y'all just gonna forget about my man Teddy though?
Teddy playing? What are you talking about? Hey, hold on, G Money. Hold on, G. Because you talking about we gonna have a backup quarterback who can't stay healthy, who's supposed to be in place of the guy who can't stay healthy as a starter.
Yeah. Like they need the biggest insurance plan over there in Miami.
Hey, the Dolphins need to search for 2 quarterbacks next year.
2 quarterbacks, man.
They need to get on San Fran's level, yo. San Fran,
make sure they got 3 legit all the time.
All their guys are balling right now. He had Jimmy G as a backup. Then he got Brock Purdy out there looking freaking amazing right now.
Yeah. My fault. All right, you said you're not rocking with Miami because of Tua. Okay.
Not rocking with Miami, and Ravens without Lamar are birds without wings. They going dead. They dropping from the branch they jump off of. Like, woo!
Quote the Raven, nevermore.
Dead in the water. They're done. Bengals got something for them. They had something for them last week, but that's that shit the Ravens pulled for that vote about home field advantage and stuff like that, the Bengals got something out for them no matter how they play them. And Ravens are gone, and I love every second of it.
I've
F
never
y'all
heard
Ravens
G
fans.
speak so positive about the Bengals. He's speaking positive
I know,
on the Bengals.
right? Oh my God. They weren't supposed to be in the fucking playoffs. They weren't supposed to be in the playoffs, but hey, when somebody's wrong, I will admit I'm not too big of a man to say that.
Players
The
fuck
Bengals,
up, you know. It's
Bengals
cool.
did the same thing they did last year. They have proven everybody they're wrong.
But
Bengals
they
stepped
talking
up.
shit. They talking shit now, which is the
Hey,
difference this year.
I heard
They
what
talking
Joe
big
Mixon said.
shit.
You the biggest fish in the sea, right? Something like that.
Oh well, I
Yeah,
can't bark,
he
but
the
yeah,
top
they say
dog,
they the
top
big
dog.
dogs. Yeah.
Hey man.
Hey,
So,
that's
Hey.
confidence, man. That's how
Well,
Joe
and-
Burrow cigar ride with and a whole team ride like that.
Hey.
Joe Burrow said, "Hey, the Super Bowl window is my whole career."
Yeah, he said that.
God.
Hey, Joe said that. Hey,
Yo, I'm gonna spit this shit out.
hey, my man said that. Hey, man, hey, I might be crazy, bro, but call me crazy. And I said this to a couple of Bills fans, and they thought I was being a homer because I'm a Chiefs fan. I'm like, I looked at him. I said, man, I hope that DeMar Hamlin is good, but he saved y'all asses. And I don't mean this in a negative way, but I looked like Cincinnati was about to dog walk y'all boys.
Hey man,
Bro,
Oh,
the only 10 minutes that got played in that game, boy, Cincinnati was physical. They was physical.
I told G since I felt Cincinnati could beat Buffalo before everything happened. You know what I'm saying?
Boy,
yeah.
They're proving me complete wrong at times and look like an idiot. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey
Like,
man.
Cincinnati is coming to play, and they're playing in the money moments too. That's that like early in the season.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, yeah, I'm right. These losers losing.
That's because
But
Joey had that surgery. He had that appendix surgery.
yeah, they balling, and it's not like they beating bad teams.
Yeah.
Like that's why I said he was gonna be out the playoffs because their schedule was tough as shit.
Yeah.
And
And that's not even a take. They lost Jamar Chase for 4 to 6 weeks.
It still was rolling, bro.
Yeah, they lost Joe Mixon.
It still was rolling, bro.
Yeah, you ain't gotta tell me. I already know.
Oh, I know. But my
Yeah,
boys,
they
went
beat
to
us.
Cincinnati, and
Yeah.
I was like, well,
Goddamn.
3 years
Hey.
in the calendar year. Well, damn.
Take the points. Thank us later, folks. Take the points.
All
Thank
right.
us later.
And you Giants and Vikings.
Giants and Vikings. I agree. It could be an upset alert, but oh man, the Vikings might perform. I guess this isn't prime time, so I think that's good for Kirk.
Oh, it's
Cousins.
prime time. It's prime
It's
time.
4:30. 4:30 is never prime time.
Kurt Thuggins. We
Yeah,
going
but-
Kurt Thuggins?
Hey, but come on. But it's the only game that's at that time slot. There's no other games. That's
That's
all
what
you
I'm
need for
saying.
the formula for Kurt to
Kurt
be.
Thuggins. We not
See,
going Kurt Thuggins?
Hey, I got Kirk rocking all the chains after this joint. I ain't gonna lie.
Uh-oh.
He's gonna be rocking the chains after this game, I think. And Justin
wow.
Jefferson they're gonna be sharing chains if they win this joint because he better be on one, pretty much. Has one. Gritty.
Cool.
Let's get it.
All right, cool. I'm with y'all. I got Buffalo beat Miami. Cincinnati, obviously. I think we all kind of feel the same way about Lamar. He just came out earlier today and gave us an update on the injury. But I'm with Lamar. Sit down. He keeps proving. Hopefully, he proves my theory right. I've said before the season started that Lamar was going back home to Miami, and the way it's looking, both need each other, and both will be a good fit. So I'm definitely going with Cincinnati in that game. This Vikings-Giants game is real interesting, like you all both pointed out. It was close to the last time they played on Christmas Eve. I want to go Kurt, man, but bruh, like, man, him in prime time, man, I don't know. But it's Daniel Jones' first prime time playoff game. I'm gonna go with the Vikings. I'm gonna go with the Vikings. So we see how that goes. G, for betting purposes, they say that when you bet against first time QBs, they don't normally cover the spread. They are what are they are what? They're like 14, 35, and 1 when covering the spreads. So just a quick, betting tip on that matter. So if you're betting on the first time QB against the spread and things like that, be cautious because it don't normally turn out good for you guys.
Saying parlay.
And the last game of the playoff wild card weekend, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and G's Dallas Cowboys.
Let's go.
G Money.
Don't nobody go 8-0 on us.
Won't you do something for me? What y'all gonna do, man?
Don't nobody go 8-0 on us, Cowboys. Nobody.
Tom Brady is 7-0 all time in his career against the Cowboys. So y'all gonna send Tom Brady packing to the 49ers? What y'all gonna do, man?
I'll tell you this. Would I like anybody else in the NFC? Abso-fucking-lutely right now. I would take anybody in the NFC except for Tom Brady almost, pretty much. I would take the 49ers, honestly. It'd be dangerous. But I figure if you take them out, we riding dirty all the way through then. But, Tampa Bay, the GOAT, first round. I don't like the matchup at all, but the weakness of Tampa Bay is their offensive line. The strength of our defense is our pass rush. If we can put Brady on his fucking back all game, don't let him free for 2 minutes because that would be dangerous for our entire game. All game, he needs to be on his back and pressured. Don't let him move around. I think we take him down this time. Like I said, don't nobody go 8-0 on us Cowboys, God damn it. But
yeah. Say it one more time, G. Say it with your chest.
Don't nobody go 8-0 on our Cowboys. Come on.
Hey, man, Barb. Man, what you got on this matchup, bruh?
Man. In the case of the Dallas Cowboys, Tom Brady is your daddy. Boy, this was the matchup you did not want to see because that.
Oh shit!
I'm going backstage. I'm going backstage right now.
Hey, Tom Brady rules are about to get in full effect because Tom Brady's been the golden boy of the NFL for the last 22 years. Beware of some odd calls from the referee. Be aware of some things that might not go Dallas's way. Some weird, placement of the football might be a little bit short of the line of game.
You're saying us getting penalties will be more problematic?
Well, we'll see, but that's the thing. That's the thing. Honestly, you probably wouldn't be able to tell because you guys penalize it and self-inflict yourself so much, you would not honestly be able to tell if they was throwing it for Brady or not. So
right.
That is an issue. But you also got to throw in the Mike McCarthy factor. See, Mike McCarthy factor is Mike McCarthy sometimes forgets the true essence of football coaching in crunch time. And so you got to factor that. So what I'm saying is y'all be ready to get disappointed, Cowboys fans. Because all that hooting and hollering, we them boys. We them boys. Y'all about to start getting ready for the draft.
Ooh. So if
Hey.
So what you saying is Sean Payton might have an opening in Dallas.
Sean Payton ain't going to.
Okay.
If I'm Sean Payton, here's the reason why I don't think Sean Payton will go there. And I do agree with you. If he does, if Mike McCarthy loses this game, I think there's a chance that he might get the clip. I believe that. Ooh. But if I'm Sean Payton, I'm not touching that is because I was under Bill Parcells when Sean Payton was coaching under Bill Parcells in Dallas. So if you saw that Jae Jones is one of them pesky owners who won't let you have full control of being a coach, and he saw that with Bill Parcells, whose resume precedes himself. Like I'm pretty sure Bill Parcells, you would give him the right to have full control of your football team.
And so if he saw that, he's like, there's no way I'm gonna get full control of this football team. I wouldn't touch that. If I'm Sean Payton, I wouldn't touch it. I mean, there's some other situations that I think are a little far more attractive than going to Dallas.
Well, we're gonna get into that
disagree
right
with
after
that.
this.
I can't take you serious with that helmet on, G.
Dallas, I came across some interesting stats, not from Ball Sacks, not from there this time, but Dallas has the last 2 out of the 4 games they've been kind of lost. Dallas struggles on grass fields, which I didn't really pay attention to, but this season they've won in 4.
Played usually, right?
Yeah, but y'all struggle. But y'all struggle for some reason. You got the artificial turf, though. You know what I'm saying? So y'all were 1-4 this year on grass. When y'all lost to the Eagles, the Jags, the Packers, and the Commanders. So I don't know. Y'all defense is giving up 27.2 points in the last 5 games on grass. So I don't know how that's gonna fare.
Hey man, I read you the paternity test, G Money.
So,
TB12 is Dallas's daddy.
He ate my father.
I don't know how this is gonna go for y'all, but I do feel like y'all got a chance though, because I know earlier this year y'all lost the opener 19-3, but a few years back y'all kind of gave Tampa Bay some go when y'all lost by a field goal. So I feel like y'all got a chance. I feel like that streak has a chance to be broken. This isn't the same Tampa Bay team that everybody's scared of. So y'all got a chance. I'm not counting y'all out, but it's going to be close. But Mike McCarthy,
hey, that's why I'm a fan. Sean Payton, you know we on the phone with you already. Somehow or another. Jerry Jones on the phone. And it's probably illegal, but he's still calling him, and it's gonna be okay.
I'm gonna actually, yeah.
Like,
I want to.
One reason we might not get him though, we in the playoffs. If other teams make the best offer to this cat, they're gonna get him in the best trade, because the Saints got to hold the cards, because you got to throw something at the Saints for this to happen. So
you're giving up a 1st-round pick.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know how open we is as ownerships to do it.
You are giving up a 1st-round pick to
no doubt about it.
Sean Payton, all right? And then you're gonna have to pay him probably 12 to 15 million a year.
Ooh.
Hey.
We gonna see, man. We gonna see. I'm going TB12 until Dallas can show me anything otherwise, man. I think it'll be closer than what folks think it'll be. So we're gonna see how that all goes.
Who's your daddy?
Let's fucking go.
Oh man.
So for some of us though, our teams didn't make the playoffs. That'll be me. So they had Black Monday, what they call in the NFL, where a lot of coaches was fired, coordinators were released, speculation on players could be moving. We spoke about AR-12 possibly moving. D-Hop is on a trade block. Lovie Smith got fired. What offseason so far? What offseason story so far has caught y'all's attention? And where coaching vacancies? Or do y'all? What has caught y'all attention so far with these offseason moves so far? Mar, you shaking your head, man.
I got to be honest, man. As much as I hate the Raiders for being a Chiefs fan, man, I'm just like, Derek Carr, your all-time leading quarterback in your franchise history, and you're ready to move on, and you really have no legit plan? Don't tell me Jarrett Stidham's it.
Well, I mean, Baltimore about to try to move on. They ain't got no plans neither.
I'm just like,
I don't think, honestly, I'll say this. I didn't say it earlier, but I don't think Baltimore moves on from Lamar. I think they end up backing the truck up on him, and they're gonna try to get him back. I know the fans might not feel the same about it, but Baltimore, that's their identity. Like, you can't let Lamar just walk without putting his man.
Oh, no, G Money. You're right. They're not gonna let him walk.
Yeah.
They gonna make sure that when they trade him, that they gonna get what Deshaun got for Houston. You're
Wow,
getting
he
3
can't-
first rounds, a 3 and a 4.
Can he trade him?
Oh,
Oh,
sign
they
and
can trade
trade.
him.
Sign and
Yeah.
trade.
Oh yeah,
It's
sign
gonna
and
be
trade.
it's gonna be a sign
yeah,
and trade
but
because
I
because
don't
the
think
team that they
if
traded
I'm
him to.
Lamar, I ain't gonna let him sign and trade me. Yo, y'all missed out on me. I'm gonna get money.
I don't know, man. You speaking on the Raiders though? Said Derek Carr. I mean, he probably end up in Indy somewhere. I think he'll probably be in Indy somewhere.
Hey, that's what Derek Carr is. All right,
Damn, G,
record wise, he is a mediocre quarterback. He has a loser record for his career. He has had some season with some great stats. Don't get me wrong. He's had some good seasons. It's the new age NFL. If you're a quarterback that starts for a full team all season, you should put up some pretty good numbers offensively, in my opinion. In my opinion, if you're a starting quarterback in the NFL, you should be able to let it sling, put some dimes on people, score some touchdowns. Like that's your job. You get paid for it. You better be able to drop some balls in people's hands out there. You know what I'm saying? Like make it happen. That's your job,
man. Oh my gosh.
But
Ladies and gentlemen, there will be no droppage of the balls coming my way. I promise you that.
Hey, I mean, I don't know, man. They got Derek Carr, they got Devontae Adams. You know, you get Devontae, and now you talk about letting David letting them go, letting Carr go. I don't know what they got planned. I don't know.
Hey.
I mean, I know they're probably trying to get Bryce Young or CJ Stroud in the draft. I mean, I don't know.
Funny thing is, I love all the cats around the way, Commander fans. Do you think Derek Carr is the next best thing out there? Come over this way. That's Carson Wentz 2.0, baby. Come on. I love it. I love it. Come on, Derek Carr, come to Washington, be a Commander.
Wow.
You got some weapons there. They're not as good as Devontae. I promise you this.
Now, Terry McLaurin nice.
Up.
Hey, Scary Terry nice.
They nice. Don't get me wrong, but Devontae's different. He's better than all those guys, no doubt. But
Devontae is him.
Hey,
Devontae is him.
Yeah, that's him. Hey, Dotson gonna be nice.
Dotson. He has made some great catches. I give props to that boy. He's nice.
Samuel, he ain't lived up to the money that they gave him.
Nah, not completely. He's had some good games, but like it's delusional. Let's say that for these Commanders fans. I hear this constant talk like we having the most amazing wide receiver corps type shit.
Who the hell said that?
Man, come on.
Like, we got the best wide receiver corps. What?
Hey, the wide receiver corps nice. I
didn't say it wasn't nice, but when you say best,
you might not have said the entire NFL, but they're saying we have one of the nicest ones probably. Like these Commander fan statements. Like this is like part of their DNA. They have to make these statements all season.
Okay.
No.
All right. Yeah, it's a lot going on, but we're gonna see because they got a lot of free agents coming up. They got some things they got to do. First, they got to get rid of Daniel Snyder before they do anything.
Bingo.
They just fired their offensive coordinator. They need to get rid of Riverboat as well. But hey, you know that's just my thoughts and my opinions. Speaking of coaches that got fired, I didn't think Lovie Smith should have got fired. I thought that was bullshit. But you know, hey, what did you expect in that with that shitty ass roster in Houston?
Don't be black and go to Houston as a coach. You will only get 1 year.
1 year, and you got a shitty ass roster.
I repeat, do not go to Houston as a black coach.
Matter how many massages and money they throw at you.
Hey, Lovie Smith went out like double middle fingered out that joint, winning that last game to get him out that number one spot. He knew he was getting fired. He was like, you know what? I know y'all motherfuckers firing me. Y'all ain't getting this number one pick, bitch. We winning this game.
Yeah,
I'm out, motherfuckers.
I'm out. So masseuses. So yeah, man. So it's just gonna be Yeah, now Sean McVay ducking work in LA after he traded all them picks. He traded all his picks with the Rams, and now he talking about he won out. So it's gonna be a fun offseason, man. I don't think it's gonna be as wild as last year, but it's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun playoffs too.
He's got a lot of openers, right? There's 5. There's only half compared to last year, right?
Yeah,
I think we had like 7 or 8 last year.
Yeah, there was a lot last year, but I mean, out of those teams, if you a coach, which one of those teams you want to go to? Texans, Colts, Broncos, Cardinals, or Panthers?
I'm going to Carolina.
Carolina. Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
What about you, wild card?
Oh,
Man.
just off the thought, like I'm damn sure I ain't going to Houston. That's definitely off.
Nah, you the wrong skin tone for Houston.
Yeah, that we on strippers and all that, whatever they got down there in Houston. I ain't going down there. But I don't know. Yeah, Carolina. I mean, Indy's not bad neither. Indy's got a decent.
Indy not bad.
Yeah, Indy not bad. Obviously,
the owner is off the chain, but Jim Irsay, but
yeah, the boy off the chain. I hate to say it, but Denver is it's not attractive. It's weird to gauge it because I think when you had that team at full strength, you get a playoff team, but I don't think you get a Super Bowl contending team. Because the defense is there. Obviously, you got the weapons on offense. Javonte Williams, Jerry Jeudy, Tim Patrick comes back, Courtland Sutton.
Javonte Williams.
Yeah. The only problem is you
Let's
got
ride.
Russell. You got Let's ride. And guess
Right.
what? Hey, we got to go from letting Russ cook to letting Russ host. All right. He needs to be the host at the restaurant, not the cook. All right.
Let Russ prep.
He
Yeah.
could dress that part. He could dress that part.
Yeah. Like you got the $1 million smile, you got the face. Go be the host and then see the people. Because hey, right this way,
man
sir.
come out the kitchen to be the host. Oh man,
He ain't the cook. Hey, you got to treat him like old Seattle days. You got the defense, you got the weapons on offense, and you got the running back. You need to be a side chick, Russ. Go ahead.
Damn, here we go.
No, we ain't letting you cook nothing because your chicken was raw last time, Cuddy.
Like that. Hey, I was hearing that. That's one of the reasons
Salmonella on the way.
Denver paid to get permission to talk to Sean Payton, and they're saying, "Wow, that might be one of the detractors from going to Denver because of Russ type jump."
Because of Russ, it can't just be because of Russ, man. Y'all can't tell me this, man.
There's so much. Like again, it's
Drama
now and today where we hear
we-
everything about what's going on in there, and he
Bro,
thinks
who are they going to be able to get in Denver? You got this man that has $107 million dead money cap hit. Who exactly are you going to be able to buy to come into Denver? You better hope you get a guy that really wants to win a championship on a veteran minimum and really playing for peanuts to come play for you. You gave up draft picks to get Russell, and you gave him a boat ton of money.
hell yeah.
I wouldn't even touch that job.
Yeah, that's one of the, like you said, that's a problem there for Sean Payton, who wants all control and stuff like that. Shit.
All right, cool, man. Y'all, all right. Well, we're gonna end this real quick. Y'all got any bets and predictions for this wild card weekend? G, anything? You threw a few out there.
Oh man. So some of the best I like this week. It's tough, but I take Cincinnati. I'll take the points. I think they put it on the Ravens. That's one bet. It's dangerous this weekend, honestly, I feel like. But I mean, if I got to bet with my heart,
don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Hey, bet and heart don't go hand in hand, bro.
Don't do it.
Money. Come on, man.
come on. Let's go, Cowboys. Ain't nobody no on us. Come on.
Shit, man.
But hey, we talked about this earlier. Another bet you want to make early on right now before the tournament starts. We got Corey Golf going at plus 1,300.
Oh,
You make that bet right now. That's a good long-term bet.
G
Do
threw some
that.
tennis. Oh
Do that.
shit, son.
see
Okay.
I see you.
All
Gotta
right,
switch
Mark.
things up a little bit, you know.
Oh, razzle dazzle. Okay.
Hey, I said it before. They are the division opponents. I'm taking Seattle plus 10. They gonna cover that. And it's gonna be a one possession game. One possession game. I'm telling you, it's too large of a spread for Seattle and San Francisco. They know each other too well. I'm putting my money on that one.
All right. I'm gonna go with Miami over. Nah, I'm fucking with you.
I was about to say drug test them right now.
Nah, I'm
There's
just
some
messing.
cojones right there.
Nah, man. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna take the point. I'm gonna just go the over on the Chargers and Jaguars game, man. I think that's gonna be a shootout. It should be fun. Want to see both quarterbacks do their thing. They've been hyping Justin Herbert, so I'm just going with the points. Over on the Chargers and Jaguars game, and that's it for me, man. I ain't the rest of these jumps. I want to go Giants, but I'm a nerd. I don't but but wild card, man. Let them know where they can find you at.
Chill. Y'all know the deal. Find the Wild Card Mind on the IOW Sports Network. Catch us on Facebook, Instagram, and most importantly, YouTube, where our content is at. IOW Sports Network again. And of course, Twitter, IOW Sports 1.
All right. G Money.
Hey, at
Hey.
G Money Caveman on the Twitter. Blue check. I keep saying it because it's real.
Blue check.
I feel special. I ain't got nothing but almost. Hey, get me up to 100 followers. Come on, y'all. I'm almost there. 100 followers. Come on.
My man ain't lying right there. Check him out. Check him out.
Blue check.
Blue check. Blue check right there, man.
I had to pay for it.
You ain't gotta tell him, man.
I feel like a trick out here.
Wait, slow down,
Hey,
G.
hey, whoa. Whoa, G.
Come on, balls dropping, tricks and shit.
We having fun.
Man, but y'all can find me at Jae Jones on all social media platforms. Man, I got about 2.5 million viewers and shit on all my social media platforms. Y'all make sure y'all follow me. Twitter, IG, Facebook, TikTok. Y'all make sure y'all follow us on YouTube, 613 Faye Productions. Make sure y'all check us out on Facebook, 613 Faye Productions. Twitter, 613 Faye, IG, 613 Faye DMV. Once again, hit us on Apple Podcasts, hit us on Spotify, drop those 5 stars, drop a comment. Also, y'all make sure y'all check out our sisters and on the Facts podcast that has returned on Friday the 13th episode drop. So y'all make sure y'all check that out as well on 613 Faye Productions as well as our Brothers in the Four Corners of Wrestling podcast, which are loading up for season 5. So y'all make sure we got a lot going on 613. Y'all make sure y'all check us out, man. Once again, Wild Card, we appreciate you for coming on, man. Shout out to Nick and Mel, man. Shout out those boys over there with you as well. Y'all have tuned into another episode of Thee ManCave podcast. It's been great. It's been fun. G been talking a lot of shit and flexing. We out this motherfucker.